offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Ball handed off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Reed. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the important thing to pick notes out of the scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Ball handed to the running back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score when he's 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You've got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Timeout. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can you keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Rebels pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Rebels.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's White. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Wants to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Looks like Memphis will have the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Moves out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And now the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tackled right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And he keeps it. Stopped right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Yeah, the defense diagnosed his play right away. Not fooled at all that the offense is in a shotgun. Nice job of taking that draw play away. Play never had a chance.
He's running out of time here. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? On 3rd and go, he's going to try to throw for it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, it's 3rd and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. To the air, it's Hawkins. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete even on the first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And the Rebels begin a new series here, first and 10. They're going to run it here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen and be short of the... marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Quick throw, testing the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. And the back now goes in motion. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
First down here for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. QB keeper all the way. It's a 1-yard gain, second and 9 coming up. quickly spend a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his man. It's Henry. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So, second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The short completion to the tight end. Defense makes the recovery and turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Offense is back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Oh, and he can't hold on. First down screen is incomplete. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. First down, looking to throw the football. The tight end has got it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. As a design quarterback keeper. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. He made it. 3 points on the board. And we're all tied up now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Bringing it out. It's White. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Takes off in a bootleg. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Looks right and lets it fly. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Here's that defense shifting again. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening them.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. Hands it off on the counter. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. They tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Signs a quick throw. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score. Memphis 13, Ole Miss 10.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
A new set of downs after that completion. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught in the flat by the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. With the catch, it's Alexander. Here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
I have to try the extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. First play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
Second and long now from their own 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Rebels.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's White. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off moving into the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
That's reeled in. It's Givens. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Didn't see anybody open. Throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. What a catch! Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Second down and goal. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. They trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Memphis. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
24, 19.
This one will be fair caught. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid game.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
consuming clock with the running game. And that run produces a decent gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now, with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Trying to create here on the move. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle is Givens. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete in the final pass attempt. The defense rises up to secure the win. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.